Bottle caps. Bottle caps. Check, 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 check. Bottle caps. Ariel Williams. Ariel Williams. Scuss, 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 scuss. Check, 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 check. Justine's Jungle of Fun. Justine's Jungle of Fun. Scuss, 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 scuss. The MDT Show. The MDT Show. Scuss, 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 scuss. Celos Eats. Celos Eats. Celos Eats. Sean T. Uber. Sean T. Uber. Sound check. Test, Sean, test. Test. Scully, my brother. Adam Trippy, dude. Adam Trippy, dude. Check, Adam Trippy, dude. Check, 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 check. Welcome to the house of thrillers. Kim Flora, Kim Flora. Scuss, 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 scuss. ASMR video. ASMR video. Christine May Hills. Christine May Hills. Scuss, scuss, scuss. Christine May Hills. Scuss, 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 scuss. Scuss, 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 scuss. Young Arts by Luz. Young Art by Luz. Check, Scully, check. Scuss, 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 scuss. Super loud. Super loud. Check. Check, 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 check. Scuss, 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 scuss. Take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down. Christine May Hills, take it down, take it down. Scuss, 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 scuss. Check. Take it down, notch. Tonight we're going to be reading Dutch Coffee Shop, getting into the last part of the novel. Check. JD Night 7. JD Night 7. Sounds good, brother. Celos Eats. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. I read my novels and other works with sound effects and B-roll that goes along with the story. check. Christine A. Hills. I'd like to welcome you to the House of Thrillers. I'm Scully, the author who reads to you. Tonight, we're going to be reading Dutch Coffee Shop. So buckle up, it's quite the ride, and we'll see you on the other side. Chapter 32, Part 2. When Danny Meese opened his front door with a McDonald's bag crunched in his hand, his pit bull went berserk. The dog jumped up and down, twirled around, and threw a fit, until the longshoreman pulled out the cheeseburger and removed the yellow wrapper. Zebo's mouth watered when he saw the yellow paper sail through the room. He almost urinated on the floor in anticipation of the meat and bread. Teasingly, his master held the burger out of his reach and then dropped the treat. Out of the air, his mindless jaws snatched the sandwich and gulped it down. "Good boy," Danny said. "Now go get your bone." The longshoreman watched as the half-crazy dog lumbered unceremoniously through the house, sniffing out his chew treat. He also noticed the red beeping button on the answering machine. He leaned down and pressed play. "You have 3 messages," the computerized voice announced. The first message was from his father. Joe Meese's words came out hoarse and raspy. "We got a bunch of loads coming in tomorrow. You better get some rest." Nothing new there, Danny told himself. The second message was from Candy, a girl looking to hook up. Her words were southern, drawn in. "Hey Danny, how's it going? I just thought I'd call and see how you were doing. God, I wish she'd quit calling." And the third message was from Jimmy Dempsey, better known as Hunt. And he sounded perturbed. "Where the hell you at, man? I'm all the way up here in Denmark, and I really need to talk to you ASAP. You got that, amigo? Wait by the phone tonight. I'll call you back." And then the line went dead. For the next few hours, Danny didn't even take the dog for a walk. Finally, around 10:30, the call came. Hunt said, "It's about damn time you answered the phone. And it's about time you called back." As far as pleasantries were concerned, that's about as far as it got. Sunny stormy, sunny stormy. "We've been waiting for you to call," Danny told him seriously. "We've?" Hunt said. "What do you mean, we've?" "You ain't gonna believe it when I tell you. Hunt sensed something terribly wrong. Now listen, don't go blowing your top when I tell you. Just don't go jumping into conclusions, alright? Cut the crap, Danny. What the fuck's going on? Your brother's gone over there looking for you. What? Say that again. That's right. That girl of yours, Hannah, she called your mom and told her everything. And then, well, you know, next thing I know is William's on the plane. He's down in Harlem right now, working at one of them coffee shops. I tried, but I couldn't stop him, Jimmy. Hunt thinking, what have I done? Oh God, this can't be. To Danny then he said, what do you mean you couldn't stop him? Inside, a seething rage of horror flooded his body. Fuck, man. Motherfucker. How long's he been there? Almost 2 weeks. Do you know what coffee shop he's working at? Not really sure, bro. Has something to do with a man by the name of Timon de Boer. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, Hannah's father arranged it all, evidently. They seem to have some kind of plan to find you. Check. Ska. A long silence ensued. Jimmy, hey man, you there? Yeah, I'm here. And I was ready to get on a plane and come home. It was then that he realized the money only got you so far. I just can't believe it. Of all people, William jumps on a plane and comes looking for me. It's unbelievable. I was on the way home. Thought I had it all figured out. Inside, Hunt felt devastation crushing him to the bone. It was the worst thing that could possibly happen. Or so he thought. There's something else, buddy. Hunt didn't like the tone of his friend's voice. There's only one way to tell you this, bro. William called. They killed your girlfriend. And her father, too. Danny waited for a response, but he only heard deep, pain-stained breaths in the earpiece. Gently, he said, I'm sorry, man. What happened? William said there was this terrible car crash. Said that someone ran Hannah and her father off the road. He thinks the people who were after you had something to do with it. It wasn't as if time was moving forward so much as it stood still. Look, Hunt told his childhood friend, I made some bad mistakes, but I've really done it this time. Sliding, slipping, sliding. Is there any way you can get word to William? We can try, but up till now, we've had to wait for him to call us. Well, just try. Tell him to get the hell out of there. And Mama, how's she taking it? She's a strong woman, Jimmy. She's concerned, though. Whatever you do, You keep trying to get through to William. I should be back in Ternosian sometime in the next 12 hours. As Hunt said this, he noticed on the billboard that a train would be leaving for Nijmegen in 2 minutes, where he would figure out his next move. Look, I'll call you soon. I gotta go. Hunt's breath came forth right. Understand something, Danny? These men, they're the real deal. They'll kill William. I gotta do something. We tried to stop him, Jimmy. We really did. You know how your brother is. No, I really don't know my brother. There's no time to sit and squabble about it, though. There's another thing, Danny said. What fucking now? Your partner, Rutger, they got him too. Check. Part 3, hell. Scuss. Yeah, we're gonna get into chapter 33 in a minute. How's everybody doing out there? It's been a while. Check. Sunny, stormy. Sunny, stormy. Sunny, stormy. Sunny, stormy. Scuss. Oh song, Gravelina. Oh song, Gravelina. Sound check, oh song. Ariel Williams. Scuss. Young Art by Luz. Christine Mayhells. Scuss. Adam Trippy Dude Genetics. Scuss. 23KC. Test. 23KC. Test. Heavy metal chef. Scuss. Heavy metal chef. Gulf Coast Granny. Welcome, my dear. Gulf Coast Granny. Harley Grower. Scuss. Wait for it. Bottle caps. Ska. Shannon Shack. Ska. Shannon Ska. Ska. Shannon Shack. Shannon Shack. Field Guy 316. Field Guy 316. Check. 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 Take it down. Take it down. Amos Cardosa. Amos Cardosa. Check. Check. Ariel Williams. Check. Check. Sunny Stormy. Scuss, 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 scuss. Christine May Hills. Christine May Hills. Scuss, 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 scuss. Oh yeah. Check. Deborah Orat. Deborah Orat. Bottle caps. Bottle caps. Doing fantastic. How are you, fur baby Bailey? Scuss, 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 scuss. You guys having fun out there yet? Little brain tingles. Scuss, 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 scuss. Check Shannon Shack. Check, 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 check. Chapter 33. Chapter 33. Let's give that a minute. Sunny Stormy. Sunny Storm. Twisted Art Lady. Twisted Art Lady. Hey darling. Twisted Art Lady. Check, twisted, check. Scuss, scuss, scuss. Scuss, 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 scuss. I love you the most. Deborah. I'll read to you on Sunday morning. Check StreamYards. Check. I'm just petting Sweet Bailey and she's purring. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Benny Loco. Benny Loco. Check, Benny, check. Benny Loco. Benny Loco. Ska. Check, Benny, check. Benny Loco. Sunny stormy. Benny Loco. Check, Benny, check. I see you, darling. Shannon Shack. Bottle caps. I love coffee. I love coffee. Christina and Son go squad. Check, Christina, check. Benny Loco. Bottle caps. Benny Loco. Benny Loco. And bottle caps. Coffee is good. Coffee is good. Deidre Baker. Deidre Baker. Deidre Baker. Welcome, my dear. I love coffee. I love coffee. Shannon Shack. You ready, Shannon? Ska, Shannon, ska. It's getting ready to get wild. On Friday, October 4th, Hunt boarded the train with over 3 million American dollars in sequentially numbered $100 bills, all stacked neatly in a Gucci messenger bag. Under normal circumstances, a man with this much money would be thrilled. In Hunt's case, he felt the sea of doom descending upon him, because he now realized the danger that he caused. A wave of emotion had swept over Hunt, nearly drowning him in his own blood. Although Rutger's death had come as no real surprise, he surely hadn't been prepared for the loss of Hannah. And her father. It wasn't supposed to end like that. No, not at all, he told himself. Maybe Rutger deserved his fate, but not Hannah. No way. Someone would have to pay for her death. One thing he knew for certain, he was headed back to the pits of hell. Terranocean, the crab. His brother in Terranocean? How could it be? Never in a million years could he have imagined such a scenario. He was a boy when I... Check. He was a boy when I left, for Christ's sake. How in the hell does something like this happen? Doesn't make sense. But it had happened, and now Hunt was going back to Terranocean. He wasn't going home at all. And he certainly didn't have time to grieve. He knew that his demons awaited him. Hunt felt like a man possessed, mourning a distant option, if one at all. his primary focus, to subdue the rage burning within his soul. He had known from the beginning that it was too good to be true. The money, reuniting with his family. Although he'd been exonerated in America for the murder, he was still being punished. Maybe, after all the havoc he caused in his life, he deserved this sorry fate. No doubt, he'd caused his family pain and heartbreak. But not his brother. No, William doesn't deserve this fate. And I'm not gonna let it happen. No fucking way. In spite of his predicament, Hunt admitted to himself that it felt good to know that his family still cared about him. He would do everything in his power to make things right. As he boarded the train that would take him back to Holland, he knew that time was of the essence. I'll make up for this, I swear. Check. Is it just fantasy, Benny? Or does it sound real? By Friday afternoon, the Sicilian was at his wit's end. He'd been snorting cocaine all morning in the hopes of numbing the irritation he now faced. As he waited on Yari to arrive at the villa with the news, Constantine, mumbling incoherencies, stared at the mound of white powder in front of him. Yari has important information for you, sir, Mario had said. The Sicilian's blood boiled with expectancy. The Venezuelan servant strolled back into the room. Would you like some fresh coffee or something, sir? Fresh coffee might be good. Yes, sir. The Zaylan boss stopped the immigrant in his tracks. When Yari arrives, have him meet me in the study. Indeed, sir, as you wish. Scuss. 20 minutes later, the unruly gangster came rolling into the room. He took a seat across from the Sicilian in one of the high-back leather chairs in front of the teak desk. Fisher gazed uncaringly at the books that lined the walls, sighed, sneering at the endless volumes of hardbacks. With the grin of a Cheshire cat, he said, "Evidently we're not the only one who look runt. The Sicilian shook cobwebs from his head. Part of his brain was pounding against his skull. It took nearly 2 seconds to process the information and just as long to say, "What do you mean?" "You're not gonna fucking believe it, but Hunt's younger brother's in Ternosian looking for him." Constantine stared at the unruly gangster like an owl might, one that thinks he sees something in the early morning light. "Is that a fact?" Visser wasted no time with this reply. "No fucking bullshit. My little bitch Femke tells me this morning that Hunt's younger brother's in Ternosian right fucking now. Evidently Hunt's not the one we thought he was, so I says to myself, we ought to take the little bunk and hold him as an insurance policy. He's down at Dykestrike 33 with Timon the boys boars." "Timon the boar? I thought he had left town because of his wife or something." Visser's words were unsympathetic. "My understanding is that Timon is with his woman in Switzerland now. They're saying he may be gone for good." The Sicilian contemplated the situation. With his adversary out of the game, it might just be an opportune time to pull off such a caper. "Do you think you can handle Mano Clayson and Klaus the Cracker?" "Fuck those cocksuckers. I got it." The unruly gangster rose from his chair, strutted over to the bar, and helped himself to a nostril full of cocaine. Constantine got up and did the same. With white powder on his upper lip, the Sicilian said, "Take Arno and Edwin with you, and no mistakes, understood? I'm gonna fuck them sorry bastards to hell. Don't you worry about a thing." Visser felt the first drip hit his chest. Constantine, he walked away from the bar, feeling empowered. While trying to catch his breath, he said, "Now let's inform everyone of the situation." When the two mobsters entered the morning room, Edwin the Groat and Arno the Longest stood up, anxious to hear the news. Constantine said to the men, "A new situation has come to light. Our sources say that Hunt's younger brother is presently in Ternosian looking for him." Edwin the Groat shot up on his long legs, a surprised look on his face. He said, "I thought I heard someone talking about some American in town." Arno the Longa looked up from his Hustler magazine, his belly jiggling from the smallest movements of his body. "Yeah, I heard that too." Constantine gave both men derogatory stares. "And you didn't think anything of it?" In his mind, he was thinking, "Dumb motherfuckers." "At any rate," he said to the men, "from what I understand, the situation involves Timon de Boer's boys." Arno and Edwin listened intently at how the plan would go down. Wait until the shop closes, Constantine said. When the coast is clear, grab the American and bring him to the villa. Scuss, 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 scuss. Out until further notice. Uncle Roger fried rice. Uncle Roger fried rice. Uncle Roger fried rice. Scuss, 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 scuss. The Lexus dude. The Lexus dude. Scuss, 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 scuss. The Lexus dude. Heavy metal chef. Uncle Roger. Uncle Roger. 23 KC. Check. Scuss, 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 scuss. Benny Loco. Benny Loco. Amos Cardoza. Ska, 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 sunflower bloom, sunflower bloom. Sunflower bloom, check. Check sunflower, check. Sunflower bloom. Welcome to the house of thrillers. Out until further notice, out until further notice. Out until further notice. Out until further notice. Scuss, 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 scuss. Out until further notice. Scuss, 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 scuss. Check, notice, check. Christina and Son Ghost. There she is. Check, sorry about that. Over at Dykestrot 33, a few minutes before closing time, William was helping Klaus and Nana close up the shop. Nano was on the telephone, off toward the back. By the tone of the scholarly gangster's voice, William figured it had something to do with Jimmy, his brother. He could only wish that he understood what Nano said. The young American did see that Nano constantly went back to the paperback copy of Norman Mailer's The Naked and the Dead, thumb fanning the edges of the closed pages over and over and over and over. And then suddenly he clicked those pliers, click, 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 click. And then softer, click, 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 click. Yeah, Klaus had said. It has everything to do with the icebergs. Man who often goes to suppliers in tough situations. As Klaus rattled off the weights of the bags of wheat and hash, William wrote them down in the logbook, thinking about what Klaus had said. Thinking about those pliers. About how those damn things gave him the creeps. The scholarly gangster concluded his phone conversation, came over to William and said, "It is possible that I may have information about your brooder. It may be an ambush we are walking into. I don't know. Klaus, you must come with me." William, in shock, said, "I want to go too." "No, William. You will only be in the way. You must go to the flat immediately, do you understand? No stops. Do you hear, boy?" But, no buts, boy. Get the fuck to the flat. Klaus and I will handle the matter." Mano Gleisen was unwavering. "Perhaps we will have the information on your brooder when we return. Remember, straight to the flat." "Not the one fucking stop, William," Klaus added. The two Dutchmen, in their language, briefly discussed the situation. William couldn't believe it. His brother might be alive, he said. "So, when did all this come about?" "You do not want to get the hopes from you," Klaus said. "But it is a good source." The men prepared themselves to leave. William thought, "This is it." Like a kid anticipating a snack, he said, "When do y'all think you'll know something?" "Soon, lad," Manu said. "Now go." Check, Eric, check. Check, Eric, check. Check, 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 check. Eric Garcia. Check, 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 check. Eric Garcia. Tina the Explorer. Tina the Explorer. Skus, 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 skus. Check, Tina, check. Don't let me miss nobody. Check, Benny Loco, check. On his way to the flat, William sucked in the moist air of the Dutch night. It was cold. Patches of fog here and there glided over the surface of the cobblestone streets. One step at a time, he told himself. He'll know something soon enough. Immediately to the flat, Mano Gleisen had said. As he moved on, the young American's steps were plodding. The moon sat low in the sky. The navy blue tones of the starry night distorted, rippling. William heard the voices of the bubs now, knew that he was close, but not close enough. By an unfamiliar force, he was knocked backward, his body pulled into an alleyway. Or for a second, not knowing what had hit him. William fell on the back of his head, pressed against a cold wall. And then he understood. The officer had the punk by the throat. Not what you have expected, the American. William's lung went flat. His heart pounded hard within his chest. Skipped several beats. You going to fuck the Dutch, you know? Visitor's English was poor. He never paid much attention in school. Soon, vivante. To William, the gangster appeared uneducated, not like his fellow Dutchman. Fearless, too. The first thing that came to mind was Manu and Klaus had been tricked. Now, the young American felt more frightened than at any other time in his life. Chapter 33. What do you guys think about that? 4 more chapters to the end of the book. What's a tomato shrug? Hey Tina, welcome. I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Ice cream I'm having for dessert, some strawberry. Eric Garcia, Phil Guy 316. Check, Benny, check. Y'all want me to read on tonight? I think that chapter 34 is short, so give me 1 minute. The Lexus dude. The Lexus dude. The Lexus dude. I'm TV. I'm TV. Check, I'm check. Tracy B. There she is. Tracy B. Ska, Tracy. Ska. Maybe my neck, you broke it. Uncle Roger's fried rice. Ska. I'm TV. I'm TV. I'm TV. I'm TV. Check. I'm check. The Lexus dude. Tell him heavy metal chef. Tell him check. The Lexus dude. I hope all is well. Check the Lexus dude. Dutch coffee shop. Camille Tyler. Check Camille, check darling, check. Check Camille, check. Ska. Benny Loco out until further notice. Yenny Amodia. Eric Garcia, welcome. Let's get it. Chapter 34. Oh yeah, this is a good one. The driver sensei. Check, driver, check. Driver sensei. Tracy Parks. Hey Tracy, I see you, darling. Chapter 34. The Mercedes-Benz C-280 cut through the Dutch borderland like a Nazi tank during a World War II invasion. William in the back, bound and helpless, paid attention to each twist and turn in the road. A hapless attempt of navigation on his part. These weren't the back roads of Mississippi. He wondered where they were taking him. The driver, the one called Edwin, a long and lanky cat-like character, wore a determined look on his face. like a butcher ready to slice into a hog. The other one, Arno, was different. He was big and burly, a definite klutz. William wondered why the strange man sat there doing nothing but fiddling with a stack of magazines. The young American then looked at Yari Fisser, who sat next to him in the back seat directing traffic. "Step on him, motherfucker," Fisser said to Edwin. "Constantine's gonna be pissed. He's been waiting for over a fucking hour." "Shit, Yari," Edwin said. "I go any faster, we're liable to get pulled over." Visser let out a grunt. William wondered what they argued about. 20 minutes later, the shiny green car approached an iron gate at the foot of a chateau. William saw that a tall concrete wall bordered the large piece of property. He spotted a barn surrounded by pens and greenhouses. A mansion stood dead center on the lawn. The car traveled through the gates, down a horseshoe driveway, and rested at the center of the U. "I guess I'm a hostage," William told himself. "Otherwise, they would have killed me by now." He watched as Edwin got out of the car and was greeted by a short, hairy, Hispanic-looking man dressed in a black and white tuxedo. Mario knew the boss was waiting. "I must warn you, Edwin," he said. "Constantine is in a foul mood today." "We have something that might cheer him up," Edwin the Groat said. They grabbed William by the upper arm and hauled him toward the house. "You come now. We must to hurry." An enormous foyer of Italian marble greeted them. Through an archway, William could see a massive chandelier. The place reminded him of Jefferson Davis's home boudoir in Biloxi. He was led to another part of the house. It was like any such house you'd find in a villainous movie. They traveled to the next room, a large area with enormous windows overlooking a compound in the back. "What in the hell was going on here?" he muttered. As they moved forward, he was afforded a better view. Outside, he saw several pens full of pigs. "I wonder what the hell he does with all those." Next thing William knew, they shoved him into a small room. It was an old closet converted into a chamber of sorts. No windows, just a barren room with a cot and a nightstand. And a single lamp as the only source of light. He heard the door being locked from the outside. "Looks like you're gonna be here for a little while." Obviously, Jimmy has something they want. He heard the gangsters in the room next to him embattled in a heated conversation. William pressed his ear to the door. A stern, commanding voice and a chorus of acquiescence rebounded back at him. Tough men spitting their thoughts back and forth at one another. Oh, he thought about his mother. Her worst nightmare coming true. He imagined her answering the front door and talking to the cops. We're sorry, Miss Dempsey, but we regret to inform you that your son, William, has been killed. Or worse, maybe she'd never hear a word and live out the rest of her days wondering, like she done with Jimmy all those years. After some time, the fat man retrieved him and brought him back into the big room with the windows. When the Sicilian set eyes on the young American, he saw a boyish lad of about 18 staring back at him. It seemed that Constantine was looking at a more youthful Hunt. This lad, however, seemed innocent and capable of handling the feat he had undertaken. What was this kid thinking when he decided to come here? In English, Constantine said to the boy, "Where is your brother?" "I wish I knew. I came over here to find him. I heard he had gone missing." A hint of trepidation followed his voice. "Who told you this?" "Hannah called my mother in America and told her that my brother had disappeared. I figured he needed my help, so I decided to come to Holland to see if I could find him, or at least find out if he was still alive. I guess he is." "Oh, make no mistake about it, boy." Constantine moved a few steps closer to the youth. "Your brother is alive. So far, he has eluded us, but no more, now that we have you. The game will be over shortly for the both of you." The Sicilian smirked, paused for a second, and then added, "Your brother is stolen from me." William thought, so it was about money. They were holding him for ransom. "I wouldn't know a thing about it," he told the sailing boss. "At any rate," Constantine said, "perhaps you will meet my pigs if all else fails." He noticed that the American had been eyeing the pens outside and now wondered what the statement meant. He also noticed the litter, not having eaten for 3 days, was like a nest of piranhas waiting for a slab of beef. "Yeah, I have many of them, and I have many of them, and they have much hunger." "Oh, shit," William said to himself. Check. Let's wind it down, wind it down. Benny Loco. What's gonna happen, Benny Loco? Tracy B, darling. I'd like to thank you guys for coming out tonight. Tracy Parks. Tracy Parks. Tracy Parks. Check, Tracy, check. Heavy Metal Chef. Thank you, brother. Yeah, you guys have a great night. Coming out and spend a little time with me, with the Skull Man. I'm gonna have to go back and see how much my voice peaked out tonight. Check, Benny, check. Well, I am sweating up in this studio tonight. Sweating it out, baby. Yeah, it's getting ready to get crazy at the end of this book. Yeah, Benny, I did good. You know, I always go back and watch the replay. So, yeah, we rocked it out tonight. I usually have in all the descriptions links to my books and places where you can make recommendations. All my love, check. Uncle Roger. Check. Test Roger, test Roger. Christina and Son Ghost Squad. Christina and Son Ghost Squad. Check, Benny, check. Take it down, check, Benny. Check, Benny, check. Got about 4 more chapters. Okay, you guys. Until next time, I'm Scully, the author that reads to you. Don't forget to subscribe. It's that little red button below the video. And if you're on a phone, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. If you like books on tape with a twist, stick around. Otherwise, we'll see you on the other side.